sure this is the right place?
I don't know. I didn't see him. It's where we went in as kids.
Well, it's salt.
Would be. Unless into the estuary.
It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. It's that dog you really wanted.
It's really horrible. That just went floating by.
What, in the river?
Of course it was in the river.
I thought you Tony had dropped you when I saw your face.
I'm not talking about him.
So he's all washed out to sea then?
Who'd do a thing like that?
Ben's gonna cry his eyes out.
Best if he thinks the dog was just still, eh, Sal? I mean, it's better than thinking all the time who did that.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be a lie, would it?
True.
I mean, not if they reckon it was poison where he was swimming. It could be, couldn't it?
And poison kills.
Now, down the hatch. Good boy.
Hey. We go swimming down Rotherhithe baths. Proper water in there.
We got proper swimming pools?
Oh, pools?
Yeah, pools.
What showers we got? Caff, machines.
We got them.
Don't get poisoned though. Then you have to come up here for us to get you better.
It's a rotten place. Noise and stink. It's like living down a drain. Turns you over just looking out the window.
That's why I live out that window.
Hard luck then.
Good luck, mate. Proper people round here. Got no guts, you country kids. Just a load of poncy horse riding and lick me and doggies. Oi, Kelly. You got a son?
Yeah.
Cheers.
I'd like to give them something gritty.
Gritty? Is that the future tense of Rocky?
Listen, wait till you read this.
Not the school governor and the headmistress.
What else? Journalist of the year, this is.
No. Wally of the week. Haven't they said? It's dead. They won't print it. She can have us for libel from here to Timbuktu. Thought you'd been told.
You're joking. This is a fantastic story.
Fantastic. But we can't print it.
Nah. I am taking this.
Taking it out. Think of something else to make a name with. Think slush instead of grit. Oh, and watch out for a call from our embassy friend. He's got a sample of what they're dropping out there. We want it analysed and matched with anything British.
But that's legwork.
That's newspaper work. Even for this one.
The yachting scene. Messing about in boats. I get less jealous than seeing them at play on the beach, waiting for the tide to give them back their sand. All in the order of things, God in his heaven. No fighting for it, no blood shed to reclaim the sand that's yours.
You've never been to Margate?
The English wit, James Bond laughing in the face of death. Very heroic and very unreal. When the real world's in turmoil, fighting its wars.
We need what we paid for very quickly now.
My dear fellow, it's hidden, ready. We're making arrangements to get it to you.
You said the same thing 4 days ago. I want action, enough of words. Even gentlemen's words.
And I need more. Much more. You do know that.
More. So that's what this is about. Martooth, it can't be done. Not the way it was before they locked it up. And separating molecules takes time.
Oh, is that what you're waiting for?
Get a couple of canisters past the inspectors and you'll have enough to change the world, I promise you.
I can't wait that long. Just get me more. Fool your government, I don't care. But you get it out. Understand?
But what if I can't?
So how long do I have to wait to get my product safe to ship? I've got the £1 million of marketable stock out there, Leslie.
There is no magic solution, Sir Richard. Some molecules won't separate the way we want them to. I've tried every formula. I'm sorry, but there's nothing to do except dilute it.
What?
We'll just have to reduce our profits, dilute, and pay more for transportation. It'll still do the same good.
I'm sure. I'm very sure.
Certain. I'm very sorry.
How did I know she was going to say that?
There is another way.
It'll keep me alive.
I have access to the sealed area for safety checks.
Oh, we can get in and out. It's those blasted cans stuck there.
We can substitute. Replace it with something. A look-alike. And take out what we need.
We?
It can be arranged.
You say the water sample was negative, nothing from this inlet?
It's tidal, like testing the River Thames itself.
And you've drunk nothing naughty? No sipping your father's chemicals to grow hairs on your chest?
No.
But when you went for your little swim, it did have a funny sort of taste, huh? Like nasty medicine. You know, we're called the flying squad round here. Well, we pretty generally get our man. You are the scene of the crime, and we're here to nail the culprit. Huh? Now I'm off with all the evidence.
Are you all right, Ben? You can't say you're lacking in attention.
I've had it with all this.
I know what you mean.
Here. I brought this to show you. Now, remember I told you I was from country as well? Well, look. It's a picture of me outside our house in the country part of St. Lucia. Can you imagine Nurse Barbara in shorts? That's me mum and dad. It's me on the sea. Oh, and the views. The things I look out on. You wouldn't believe it. And you know what? August the 2nd, I'm going to be out there.
How much to come with you?
How much you got? Tell you what, why don't you ask your mum to bring in one of these for you? Cheer you up a bit.
Hello, Sister O'Hara.
Ah, Sister O'Hara, sorry to trouble you again. It's the Social Services Duty Officer here, Area 3. Yeah, you've had a patient coming from Kent, a young boy who's been poisoned. Yeah, we're checking on his family, and North Kent hasn't come through with all the details, so it won't be on your case file. Yeah, what's the boy's name? It's Cop.
Lee, less of the noise, please.
Lee, what's this?
Dunno.
This word. I don't know what this is.
Oh, what is? Guess it. Where? Lavatory.
Lavatory?
Yeah, lavatory, toilet, bog.
Still don't make sense.
What is it, Kelly?
Bonzo.
Miss McCluskey. That bit.
Where? Mrs. McCluskey had come to a decision. She had to close the laboratory. That or run the risk of someone making stink bombs again. Yeah?
Laboratory?
Where they do science.
It weren't lavatory, it was laboratory all about stink bombs.
Makes me right then, doesn't it?
Ben's a better than you. You're stupid.
Yeah? I'll read your story. Listen. Once upon a time, there was this knobby pillock from down the country, and E.I. was his name. Worse than little baby he was. Kept on filling his nappy about being up London instead of down the country. Didn't like it up London because the buildings were too high. Didn't like the noise because no one could hear him crying for his mummy. Didn't like the walls because they were made of bricks instead of cow's muck. One day, you listen, E.I., he had this dog. This dog barked at him, woof woof, and E.I. was so scared he bottled it and ran away. And ran and ran and ran and ran, and the dog never ever found him again.
Just shut up!
You're gonna make me?
Yeah.
Half time, yous two.
He's telling a good story.
So he didn't shut no one up, and he bowled it like the Chelsea, and the nurse came to his rescue.
And that's enough of that.
Go on, what happened to the dog?
Ask him. He'll tell you.
Swimming boy in Poison Horror. Lovely, isn't it? What do they put in the water at Fleeton? See that? A young Kentish lad would like to know because he's dying from it. Dying?
Let me see it then.
Yes, you see it. What's going on? Why don't you put it on the news? John Craven. And who said he's dying? No one said that to me.
They've made that up, Mrs. Westcott.
Who? How? Who made it up?
These people. They said they were social services. They telephoned.
Telephoned? And you told them? Were you born yesterday?
No, I was not.
If he sees this, you'll wish you'd never been.
You trash. You conniving little rat. What are you doing? You eat my food, you drink my drink, and you take stuff that I say to you and you shove it in your filthy gutter rag. And all for what? The glory of your name in some trashy paper. You nearly got O'Hara suspended, you know that? Oh no, but you don't care. You don't mind what you do so long as it's okay for Adam Roberts. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Roberts. I think you stink to high heaven. And just you be sure your face don't come round my corner anymore, do you hear?
Wait a minute. You never said nothing of that.
I said too much.
Reading your stars? Don't fancy your luck if you are.
Kids swimming in an inlet? Dying? Leslie, that's round here. What price those missing cans now? And what price that little creep West? I tell you,
Don't, Charmaine, just for once. I made that stuff, remember?
Oh, cheer up, Dad will be here soon.
Nan!
Threatened you I'd come, didn't I?
Hello, Ben. Oh, yeah.
Well, how are you then, mister? How are you feeling inside?
Hello, Mum. Why don't you have a seat?
Here. That's what you wanted.
And look after them. They're precious.
Here, mister. See what I brought you.
Thanks, Nan.
You put that under your pillow and you'll go to sleep smelling the hedgerows. Here, down along Rye Common I went for those. Long Oak Fleet. You won't know you're not back there in your dreams.
Ta.
Any papers, Cal?
Dunno, they've hid them all.
Deals. What's on telly?
Come on. Touch of home, eh?
Was. You seen nothing of him?
No, mister. Tide won't bring him back. Don't work like that, do it?
Nan.
Hey? Well, it's foolish living on hope. Out to sea is out to sea, and it don't do to think nothing else, not in my book.
Out to sea?
Don't he know, then?
What don't I know?
Oh, Dave, you should have told him.
Shut her up, will you?
Mum, you don't know everything yet.
Dave, you can't keep the lad hanging on the hope of something that's never going to happen. I'm not going to be a party to that. No, I'm not.
What? What don't I know?
Dave?
He was in the river. That's where he was, and that's where he's gone. Out on the tide. Taken away peaceful. I'm sorry, mister, but I don't go along with your mother. I reckon you ought to know.
Take her home, will you?
It's all right, Lynn. I don't need to be taken. Now, mister, he wasn't shot, and he wasn't trapped. He didn't suffer that way. Now, that's something, eh?
It was the water, Barbara said. He drank it. Now he's dead.
That's only a theory. They have to have theories.
He's dead.
And now...
You're not gonna die.
It's a load of rubbish. No proof at all.
Come on now, mister. It's not the end of the road, not by a long chalk.
Of course it's not. And no thanks to you, you stupid old witch.
Sinister about this canister, believe me. Take a look at it. Are there any numbers embossed on the bottom? A code of some sort.
What if there is?
What is it?
Well, the numbers. Can't you tell me?
Adam, there are hundreds of combinations. I'm not playing some game. So, what's the number then?
Uh, 476 530.
Say that again.
476 530.
Yes, thought so. One of a faulty batch. Normally we put that sort of thing out to scrap. That one must have fallen off the back of a dust cart. Nothing more than that. We got a very clean bill of health around here. That can's never been used. End of story. Sorry.
Well, where's it faulty then? Looks all right to me.
Seems the usual place. A single weld, is it? That's all right for baking powder, that sort of thing, but not for the sort of stuff we make.
Which is what?
Agricultural chemicals. Insecticides, pesticides, that sort of thing. We kill the creepy crawlies that eat up other people's crops.
Nothing for anyone's army.
Definitely not, no. So, why don't you do a piece on the good we do about here? It's all in there.
It's not news, is it?
476 530. Was that you mucking about?
That's a canister batch.
Oh, canisters.
Yeah, well, look, cheers anyway. You, keep paper.
Oh, thanks. Glad to have been of help.
What did he want?
Nothing for you to worry your pretty little head about.
Anyhow, he had hold of one of our cans. Been in the wet somewhere. You know, a canister, D22, one of ours, what's missing. And... Oh, shut your mouth, Charmaine.
Missing? That's not what Stephen said. Scrappy told me.
Sorry?
The news. That's my piece. It's all my own. So this, D22 doesn't rate a mention in here.
You found a canister in the water?
Yeah, I got it in my car.
Empty?
Of what? D22.
Is this sort of thing supposed to help him get better? You didn't say where this child was. Which hospital?
We like to protect our sources.
How would you like to protect yourself from getting a coke in the fizzog? Come on, Superman. Where is he?
King Henry's, Walt Disney World. Benjamin something. Does it mean anything?
You couldn't show us where you found the can, could you?
Could do. If you do something for me. You got a lab. Could you, check something out and get him from a contact?
Analyze it. What is it?
Dangerous.
There's nothing I can be certain about yet. But if you've done all the tests at King Henry's... I'm sure, yes. Well, I'm going to assume it's D22 poisoning and start work on an antidote right away. Of course. I'll keep in touch.
Right. And I'm going to go and see Sir Double Barrel about that can in the water. I bet West never told him. Nor about the others.
I'll come with you.
What's she been hiding here?
Give me that.
Who's this old bag? She ain't the one that started the all off yesterday.
Give it here. I've had it with you.
Right, calm down. Doing your job. Calm down, it's on the joke.
Everybody out the way, please. Ben! Lee! Look! Heaven, clear the way!
Sick boy. On D22. What rubbish.
I don't think it's rubbish, Sir Richard. Not necessarily.
Well, what sort of evidence do you have?
Evidence? 10 canisters missing from the cage, an empty canister fished out the water, a kid who goes swimming there gets poisoned. What other evidence do you need? Well, I think you've got a duty to do something about it. Anyhow, we'll look into it or something.
Look, no one knows for sure. Perhaps we're putting 2 and 2 together and making 5.
But I counted the cans.
Have you told anyone else about your counting?
No. Only me.
I'll telephone the police. Tonight, without fail. There's a commissioner I know. Well, thank you for informing me and for your loyalty to the company.
Good night, Lady Johnson Marshall.
I mean, I wouldn't mind betting that this stuff could be used for all sorts. Fanatics lobbing it at one another. You know what I mean?
Frightening. I'll phone tonight.
Then we'll see the boys in blue tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Part 5 is around about the same time next week. Now, what did you think of that programme? What do you think of The Country Boy? Do you like it? Are there bits about it you don't like? What did you think about the programmes we've had on Children's BBC today, or yesterday, or